Okay, so we're looking into this question. Fantastic question, MCAT 1700. Takes too many ideas into consideration. I hope this video will not go too long. Let's see. Talks about a rectangle ABCD and lengths are given. AB is equal to 20, BC is equal to 10. Midpoints M and OP are on the sides BCCD, everything written. We have to find out the ratio of the perimeter of this area to the ratio of the perimeter of this part EFGH by the area of this part EFGH, which is a quadrilateral, of course. Now, there are many things that comes into my mind right now. One thing that I am particularly thinking is that perimeter, to chalo, I'll be able to calculate using BPT. What about the area? So let me talk about the area first. Okay. So if you have understood basic proportionality theorem, you can appreciate the fact that two similar triangles, okay, I'm not going into the proof of anything, ABC, PQR. Suppose QR is equal to 2 and BC is equal to 4. Now, area of ABC by area of PQR, this is a very standard thing. This is actually 4 square by 2 square, that is 16 by 4, that is 4 by 1. So if this area is x square units, this area will be 4x square units. This is how we make representation, which effectively goes without saying that if you are able to calculate a relative area of any of the regions, suppose BFM, compared to the entire area B and C, then I can also do the same thing. Basically, I have to find out some sort of a ratio. That's all that this question entails. Question is not very easy. This is a very difficult question for somebody who's a beginner. Not really a question for beginners though, but I'm still solving it. So let's do it quickly now. We will use Pythagoras theorem, some Pythagoras theorem, some special triangles. But before that, let me use the demarcations. BN is equal to 10, 10. So BN is equal to 10 root 2. Special triangles, recall special triangles, 90, 45, 45. Okay. B and C is a isosceles right angle triangle. So 90, 45, 45 will take. Now remember that these lengths BF and GC is going to be equal. How much I don't know. And also, if you are a bit, BF is half of BG. Now we will use this idea. BF is equal to half of BG. Comes from the same idea of basic proportionality theorem. Okay. So let's go back. Let's name the areas. So what I can say is, if this is x, this is 2x, the same idea that FM is half of GC. Now, if you appreciate this triangle CHD, you will realize, oh, this is also 2x. What is OH? I don't know as of now. Now let us look into this triangle APBF. APBF. Suppose I say that this is y. This, because ratios are equal, this will be 2y. Now if this is 2y, this is also 2y. Obviously this will be 2y and this will be 2x. And if this is x, 2x, and of course this will be 2x. And similarly, this will be 2y, this is going to be y. So you really do not need to do too much thinking. We have calculated BM, let us calculate AM. So AM is going to be 20 का square plus 5 का square, which is 425, root over 425, which is 5 root 17. This is something that I remember just because, you know, there's a prime number 17 attached to it. This is not important. What is important is AM is equal to 5x, is equal to 5x. That means x is equal to root over 17. Bn is equal to 10 root 2, which is also equal to 5y. That means y is equal to 2 root 17. I hope I haven't made any mistakes. Now, the idea is that we are supposed to calculate first of all, let's calculate the perimeter, which is EFGH. So perimeter is equal to 2x plus 2x, that is 4x plus 4y. 4x is going to be 4 root 17 and 4y is going to be 8 root 17. Sorry, this is not 17, this is root over 2. A silly mistake. 8 root 2. Okay. Take 4 common, you will get, I'm writing this thing first. So this will be 2 root 2 plus this will be root over 17. Now, if you are able to calculate so far, you can actually calculate the answer without too much problem. So the answer will be, just going by the options, will be D, without even calculating the area. But I will tell you how to calculate the area now. So if you can see, something will come in the denominator that will get cancelled with this 4, but 2 root 2 plus 17 will remain. That much I know, because that is a irrational part, and that irrational part will, I mean, the question will not be that nonsensical, right? I mean, they are also going to reward you on something. So the options maybe will be rewarding. So now let me take you back to the, proper visual this thing. Now you will have to use the analogy that I just mentioned. We have already solved the question, but still I'm going to tell you how you can compare the areas. For the area comparison, I'm going to use the concept of similar triangles, and I have explained the idea in the earlier part. I know that this BFM is X. So area of BFM by area of the triangle BGC will be X ka square by 2x ka square, X square by 4x square. That is 1 upon 4. So if this is, let me change the color. So if BFM, this area is 1, this trapezium type area is 3. If you do a little bit of calculation, you will realize also by symmetry also, this part will also come out to be 1. So any small triangle is equivalent to 1/5 of the big triangle. Okay, I'm using short forms. So this small quadrilateral will also be 1/5 of the big quadrilateral. Or if you have to calculate the value exactly, so that will be equal to 1/5 of 200, that is 20 times 10, 200. This basically cuts by 40. If you remember, we had something 2 root 2 plus something, and there was a 4 in the denominator. The 40 will go, and when the denominator will become 40, you will get something like this.